What's up? What's up? It's your man, Jimmy Chan. So we need to find the angle of elevation. I'm going to guess that the angle of elevation is this elevation right here. That means I'm this person that's standing right here. Well, actually, standing right here. And I'm looking up to the building this way, right? And so I am, instead of looking straight out, I'm looking, instead of looking straight out this way, now I'm looking in this angle right here. And that would be my angle of elevation. Okay? So what do we know? Well, what we know is this SOHCAHTOA, right? Meaning if it's the sine of an angle, sine of an angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. That the cosine of an angle is adjacent over hypotenuse. And the tangent of an angle is equal to opposite over adjacent. So they SOHCAHTOA, right? All right, so with that being said, let's take a look at what we are given. How, based on the angle of elevation. So I got to go based on this angle. What do I have? Well, what I do know is that this right here, that angle, that side right there is my so-called hypotenuse. Right? So this side is the hypotenuse. And this side right here, as you can see, is opposite of that angle, right? So since it's opposite of that angle, this would be my opposite. So that means this must be my adjacent. So if I only have the opposite and the adjacent, and I don't have a number for my hypotenuse, that means I'm going to use that the tangent of this angle, we'll call that angle x, is equal to the opposite divided by the adjacent. So tangent of x is going to equal to the opposite, which is 150, divided by 60. Okay? So what I can do is take the inverse tan of 150 divided by 60, and I'll get x. Okay? So if you really want to know, let's do it this way, actually. Let's go ahead and delete that. And what I'm going to do is duplicate this, because what essentially I'm going to show you guys is, how we would do this. So our goal is to get x by itself, right? So we got to get rid of this thing right here, this tangent, right? So what is the opposite operation of tangent? Well, the opposite operation of tangent is this inverse tan. So if I do it to the left side, guess what I got to do over to the right side? Do the same thing, right? So since these two here are opposite operations, that means I will have only x left. So now I got to do the inverse tan of 150 divided by 60, and I get approximately 68. Ooh, that's not 68. And that's 68 degrees. And that is choice D. Hopefully that helps. If there's any questions, let me know. Let's shrink this back down so that you have a nice photo of opportunity for a photo here. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. See ya.